Welcome to the Top Shelf Literary Editions. This is episode 55. Thank you for joining me. Hope you've been enjoying the series so far. I do enjoy sharing my books with you, and I hope you give me a comment or about what you think of the books. Don't be afraid if you disagree with me, that's totally fine. If you're angry about an opinion I espouse, go ahead and express that. Because, hiding behind my opinion, I think is just as disingenuous as not opening or not having a debate. So looking forward to hearing what you have to say about any of the books that I've talked about since the beginning of the series. My name is Ernest Whiteman III. I'm a Northern Apple filmmaker, artist, writer, and media educator. And we're taking a look at the top shelf of my book collection. I have a pre-selected book. I'll give you a short synopsis, a review if I've read it, and a reason why I got the edition. And today's book is Ghost in the Shell trade paperback by Masamune Shirow, the guy who created the story and the character of Motoko Kusanagi. The reason why I got interested in this was, of course, because of the anime film from 1994. And I was a big Ghost in the Shell snob. It's like, because it was so heady and deep and philosophical, I thought, yeah, they all have to be like this, or else it just doesn't measure up. But I watched Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, and I thought the first series was very good, and that they made the major more playful and more jokey, and that for some reason didn't sit right with me, and I thought, being such a Ghost in the Shell purist, disliked it. That was until I picked up the manga adaptation. This is 10 episodes, and each of them are different adventures of Section 6, which is where the Major works, and her band, including Batao and the others. And this is a mixture of the movie was a mixture of 2 of the episodes and the finale of this series, where she merges with the Puppet Master. But seeds of Ghost in the Shell Innocence, the sequel to the film, is also in here. He's gone on to do a couple of more series, which I collected, and if I can find them, I'll share them with you. But again, this is very cool. It's done in the typical manga style. Motoko Kusanagi is a very jokey and playful character, very serious when it comes to her job, and that's what I was ignorant of when I became such a fan of the 95 film. I believe I'm right, 95. But that hasn't hampered my love of the 95 film, but it made me appreciate not only this more, but the standalone complex a lot more. And that made me unshackled me of the burden of expectations, especially when it comes to the new adaptations of, Ghost in the Shell Arise and that series. So I'm such a fan of the series, I even bought the PS2 game based on standalone complex. And the reason, who doesn't know the story of Section 9 and their shenanigans in the far-flung future, where despite the rise of technology, ethnic classes has not been eradicated. And I bought this just because I wanted to read the original manga. Not much more to say about it, although I do recommend you go out and read this first before you become like I don't take my path of becoming a 95 Ghost in the Shell purist. So, Ghost in the Shell by Masamune Shirow is on today's top shelf. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time. The dramatic head turn.